Prajna Paramita. The Prajna Paramita is nobly superior because all liberation relies on it, and all Buddhas come from it. Of all the faultless virtues, Prajna Paramita is considered to be the most noble. The sutras praise it boundlessly. Why is it so worthy of respect? Among the boundless virtues of the Buddha Dharma, each one has its own distinctive superior qualities and values that are worthy of respect. But Prajna has a special significance. It is the foundation of the Buddha Dharma. The difference between ordinary people and sages, the worldly dharmas and the world-transcending dharma, is the presence of Prajna. Thus, all faultless virtues and all the sages of the three vehicles rely on Prajna. As it is said in the sutras, quote, "Those who want to study at the level of the Shravakas should learn the Prajna Paramita. Those who want to study at the level of the Pratyeka Buddhas should also learn the Prajna Paramita. Those who want to study at the level of the Bodhisattvas should also learn the Prajna Paramita." In short, the one special quality of the Buddha Dharma that surpasses worldly Dharma is Prajna, and no world-transcending sage or faultless virtue arises without it. Prajna is the foundation for the liberation of the practitioners of the three vehicles. All sages of the three vehicles rely on it to liberate themselves from birth and death, and all Buddhas come from Prajna. In the Prajnaparamita Sutra, Prajna is the mother of Buddhas. Quote, "Prajnaparamita can produce all Buddhas," and "the transcendence of Prajna is the mother of Bodhisattvas, and skillful means is their father." The broad meaning of Prajna is that it is that which has the ability to produce the holy Dharma. Prajna is that which corresponds with Bodhi mind and is guided by great compassion. It is adorned by the five transcendences, gathers all virtues, and goes toward the Buddha way. In the great vehicle, Prajna's direct realization of the emptiness of things is not only an entrance into extinction, as it is in the two vehicles, it is instead a skillful means that embraces all virtues and becomes the collective form of all the paramitas. Prajna is the special quality of the holy world-transcending Dharma and cannot be matched by giving, dhyana, etc. In addition, the practice of Prajna is a required method for attaining liberation from birth and death and becoming a Buddha. The Buddha had the skill to enable sentient beings to follow worldly wisdom in order to progress to higher and more profound levels and finally to realize directly the truth that surpasses worldly intellect. This process relies upon wisdom. The direct realization of the Buddha Dharma does not come from one's imagination, but from skillful means. In expounding the teachings and in practicing wisdom, there should be no differences. Yet, since sentient beings' fundamental capacities and preferences do differ, the Tathagata had to use skillful methods to suit them. Even in a single sutra, the understandings of the Dharma and its use as an object of focus for developing wisdom are not exactly the same. There are greater or lesser differences, even in the sequences of practice. Through the transmissions from teachers to students and the formation of different schools, the differences between them have become more and more pronounced. In fact, due to the differences in fundamental natures, Buddhist teachings are different explications to accord with different capacities. There are different understandings to be had from hearing the same discourse, different treatises on the same sutra, and so forth.